All right, welcome to your first recurring revenue. This is Tim. Thanks for being here. Thanks for investing in this. I'm humbled that you're here. I'm going to show you something cool and different. You've probably never seen this before, and it's a system that's worked for me for years. I think talked about this in the sales letter or the video, but I've been doing this for 12 years. Some of my favorite clients are the ones I'm about to teach you about right now, and there's no way in the world I could possibly service even one out of a million of these guys. There's probably not a million of these guys, but there's so many that there's enough for all of us to help these guys and make a bunch of money. So these lawyers are great. They spend money month in, month out, and so it's great. This is a great little model. But first things first, go right down here. Register for the or for our free live training. It'll be next Thursday. Absolutely sign up for that right now. First thing you do this, please. You paid for it. It's part of this. It's part of this. It's part of this course. Part of this training. So a live Q&A next Thursday. This gets released on the 19th, so it'll be on 26th, 27th, whatever it is. It's next Thursday. So the best way to get your questions answered is on there. I'm limited to 100 people, FYI. So, if this does as good as the last course, my last course right here, Invest in Your First Client, sold 1,000 copies. Had really good turnout for that. Anyway, so I'll come back to that in a minute. But just to go over what's in the course and the training. First of all, if you missed any of the upsells, they're all over here in case you want them. Understand that upsells just kind of make things go a little faster, a little smoother. They're completely all unnecessary. You do not need them at all if you don't want them. So it's not like I'm leaving anything back. I'm actually going to explain everything you need in this training. But this is just a follow-up sequence because sometimes you have to follow up and you want to change it up a little bit. You need to touch people 7 or 10 times. A lot of times, don't be scared. It's not spamming. You're just talking to people and letting them know you can help them. So that's what this is. It's a series of emails. DFY leads. That's leads in case you don't want to go out and find them yourself. You can get 50 or 100 right off the bat. Mentorship. This is me trying to get. I'm trying to get people to 5 to 10 grand a month, and I'm kind of taking them under my wing. So this is like. It's email coaching, but you can hit reply at any time and answer your questions. So it's 30 days of coaching. Pretty sweet. Partnership, if you're in the affiliate game, you want to get 100% of the funnel. If that's not your thing, just ignore that. But if you're in that game, just what I'm talking about. And then here's my first course that came out 6 weeks ago called Your First Client. So this is kind of if you want to go back and if you missed that, if you've never seen this before, this is a little $9 course. You can go get this, and I'll show you how to get your first 500 to 1,000 bucks really easy. Selling mobile optimized sites. It's with a cool little free tool that I found that nobody's ever talked about. So that is all this intro stuff. First things first, definitely sign up for this. You paid for it. Get your questions answered. 100 people only. And that's not false scarcity, okay? I use Webinar Jam and I can put in 500 people. I personally limit to 100 because I can't stand there for 6 hours answering questions. So I limit to 100 so I can get through all the questions. But honestly, it's usually 5 to 10 questions. People tend to have the same question. If I left something out, if I didn't explain it right, people usually have the same question. So one guy raises his hand and says, hey, I have this question. And it usually answers the question for 5 other people that were thinking the exact same thing, like, oh, I had the same question. So it should be a couple hour phone call next Thursday. So training area, pardon my janky drawing here, but this is kind of going through the steps of how this is going to work. It's kind of a short overview video. This is about an hour content. And remember, whenever you play stuff, you can always go over here and listen to me at 1.5 speed. If you want to get to 1.25 speed. I do talk a little fast, but if you want to get through it a little faster, that's always an option. So finding your perfect prospects. I show you how to go and find these perfect, great, amazing clients that pay you a bunch of money and don't think twice about it. We go over the email, how to email them. I give you the template of what to email them. I show you how to get paid properly. You don't want to chase checks. You just want to get that monthly recurring, hitting your bank every month. It's a pretty sweet deal. yfrr is what I recommend and use. So this is what I teach on. If you want to use something else, go ahead, but I can't really speak super well to it. yfrr is free for the first 500 contacts. After that, it goes to 19 bucks a month, which is nothing because that's all kind of baked into what you're, you get 5 clients, you're still using the same account. It's only 19 bucks. So it's like $4 a client, right? If you think about it that way. And it's baked into the 250 to 500 you're charging them. So it's very little money. Click there to sign up for yfrr. Getting the content created. Yes, Fiverr is the way to go. This is a great writer. I'll show you how to get that done for cheap. 10 bucks, 1 week turnaround. There's another lady that I like on there. that pay. She's like 20. She's a really good writer too, but she does in 3 or 4 days. I'll give you a few options here. If you download this, you'll see I think 4 or 5 fiber gigs that oh, there's a typo. I gotta fix that. That I like, and then also a list of topics. That'll all make sense when we get to this video. How to add the content to Aweber. I'll show you how to do that in this video, and then we kind of wrap it up. And that's it. It's a pretty tight and easy course, and you guys can make stuff start happening pretty fast. Bonuses, I have a proposal for you. Make yourself look professional. This costs hundreds of dollars from a lawyer. I'm just going to give it to you to get this, make you look professional. And lawyers like this kind of stuff. So I usually call it an agreement, but proposal or contract, etc. Couple of tricks there. I'm just going to go. This is a real short video. I'll tell you how to use it. And then an invoice. A lot of these people want invoices every month. So for their you know, for accounting purposes and tax write-offs and stuff like that. And you download the invoice here, download the proposal there. I might add in a third bonus if I can think of one. I can't think of one right now, but if I think of something, I'll put something else in there. And that is it. I will see you on the inside as we get into video 1. But first things first, right there. Sign up for the main training and invest in one of these if you want to. And it'll be up for a little while. It won't be up here for long, but if you want to, you know, decide you're tired looking for leads and want to just buy the leads, I'll send them to you right away. Actually, not right away. It takes about it takes 5 to 6 days to get these turned around from my assistant. So, but pretty good investment deal. Anyway, that is it for now, and I will see you on the inside. And thanks again for trusting in me and investing. And I'm here all the time. Tim at timstraining.com. I'll answer your questions. All right, thanks.